Alright, today we are going to be doing the Ditto Criminal side quest where some pretty interesting things can happen. So first off, we need to fly to Coney City, head on over to Route 9, and then talk to this guy right here who's trying to investigate a crime. What are you talking about, man? What's going on? Alright, apparently you have to ask him if something's wrong. Ditto! Oh, okay. So, we already have infiltration going on. There is a Ditto that is disguised as a police officer inside the police station looking at a crime map. That's already pretty bad right there, but we need to do our justice and we need to go and catch this bad boy. I'm just gonna false swipe it. Could just throw a quick ball. The instant quick ball on Ditto has some pretty good odds, but might as well just do this, and then Smeargle shouldn't be too much of a problem. So now we should be able to grab it on that Ultra Ball. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna be showing all the locations of the Ditto. I couldn't really find a guide online, so I was like, might as well make the video. And also, there's something pretty awesome about these Ditto as well. They have IVs that are really good for breeding hidden powers, as well as very special competitive Pokemon. Like one of them has a 0 IV in attack, so that's pretty good if you're trying to make a special attacker, as well as just really a lot of different kinds of Pokemon. And also some of them have 30 IVs in certain stats. Now 30 IV in a certain stat actually helps with Hidden Power because Hidden Power works like a binary system. And we'll break that down later once we've shown all the locations of the Ditto and then just how simple it is to catch. Alright, we caught it, and I feel bad for this guy. A Ditto was disguised as my partner? Are the Ditto 5 responsible for this? So this is going to be the Ditto 5 subquest. Love humans so much, they transform into humans, and they are very troublesome. They mean no harm, but they mess up people's relationships, so they get registered as wanted Pokemon. But where in the world did my partner go? By any chance, did Ditto? Yeah, like, what happened? Oh, hey, at least his partner's alright. That's good. Had a cold and was in bed for a while. Oh, that's hilarious. So this is a fun mini quest. This is actually something pretty fun. Thank you for finding out that Ditto was disguised as my partner. Take this as a thanks. So we get 12,000 Pokédollars for that. So let's go and like try to find the rest of these Dittos and get those locations. I'm gonna guess Herb Bro. Yep. Alright. I love that. I know what's going on. Ditto! So I'm gonna throw a quick ball at this one and then hope it catches. And then we're gonna be good to go. So that's location number 2 of the Ditto 5. Alright, the next clue says the flavors of the Coney restaurant have changed. So I'm guessing that's gonna be this guy right here. Alright, they don't make it too challenging. I wonder if you have to talk to the person that works at the police station to find out who the next culprit is. Because then that makes this too easy. I was wondering like if a guide was necessary. That way I could just walk into Coney City and then get all these guys. But might be more of a linear progression for the quest. Gonna throw a quick ball again and just hope for the best. So, I mean, this actually doesn't take as long as I thought it was going to be. But it's mostly just about getting these Dittos for competitive breeding. Oh no, they even got the massage lady! So yeah, it looks like you just keep running back and forth. It takes a little bit of time, but you'll get it in no time. And then Ditto! So once again, we have another Ditto to catch. And then the last Ditto is going to be Olivia. Oh, please, have the oh, that's safe. She didn't have the Ditto face. I'm very disappointed in that one. Turns around, says Ditto. Let's go. Last Ditto to catch, and then the quest is complete. That means we can check these bad boys out as well. Alright, we caught them all. Let's go and claim our final reward. The person who was gazing at the sea was actually a Ditto, not Olivia. Watching her from behind like that with her sadness seemed to blow in the Alolan breeze. I was certain that it was Olivia. Thank you for dealing with the Ditto. This is a reward. 28,000 Pokédollars. So we made a pretty good gain off of this. Also, we grab a focus band. Not the most insane thing, but it's just nice and free to have. Wow, you managed to take care of the entire Ditto 5. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Ditto act weird and can't talk, so now we can't tell disguised Dittos from humans. What if Ditto that can fully understand humans' minds appeared? Maybe. People near you may have been swapped with Ditto without you knowing. Nah. Now, I have been getting a lot of questions about where to find the IV judge in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Well, he's in the same spot as Pokemon Sun and Moon. That once you have hatched 15 eggs, you can talk to him right here where I'm standing in the battle tree, and he'll be like, oh, hey, you can use the judge feature in your PC now. Now, I haven't done that in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so I just brought the Dittos to Pokemon Sun and Moon, where we can go and check them out. So you tap the little judge button, and now when we check out these Dittos, it looks like you get 3 guaranteed IVs, but it's going to be either 31, 30, or 0, depending on which IV it is and which Ditto that you have, and then the other ones are going to be a random roll. So Fantastic means that it is a 30 in that stat instead of a 31, so Fantastic on the special attack, 31 on defense, and then no good on speed. No good speed is good for Trick Room. Next up, we have Fantastic and Fantastic on the special attack with a best in speed. Fantastic speed, best attack, fantastic defense, and then we're going to have no good attack, best special attack, fantastic special defense, and then we have fantastic special defense, and then best on the speed. So by combining all of these, you can actually hone in on the specific hidden power that you were looking for, while also working on some other things as well. Actually, I think I got a really good roll in this one, because now I have a fantastic here for this attack Ditto as well. So I actually got pretty lucky, and then no good. So no good attack is going to be primarily used on special attackers. That way foul play does less damage to you, and confusion affects you less as well. Just like those little optimizations that you can make by having no good attack if you're not using any offensive moves, or if you are a tanky Pokemon that's not trying to damage anything either. It's just going to help you out slightly. And now it's time to talk about the mechanics of how the game determines hidden power, because it does get pretty crazy. It's effectively binary, that it looks for odds and even numbers, and then the right combination on the right stats determines what typing the hidden power is going to be. Now, naturally, you're not going to want to have a 5 in place of an odd number. You're going to want a 31 in that stat. Same for even. You don't want a 6, so you might as well get a 30. That way your Pokemon is optimized as possible while having the correct hidden power. Hidden power breeding is no joke. I don't fully understand it. I don't like dabbling with how much work it ends up taking, but these Dittos definitely take away a lot of work. So as you can see right here, hidden power ice. There's one combo that's 31 hit points, 30 attack, 30 defense, and then 31 everything else. Well, we actually have that combo amongst these Dittos. So what you want to do is you want to take your 5 IV parent Pokemon, breed it with the Ditto until you get the 30 in the spot that you want it to, and then you can keep breeding that and then breed that with the other Ditto, and effectively you just chain breed the IVs down until you end up with the hidden power that you're looking for. Now also because of RNG, you know, you could just get a random stat roll that benefits you by being even or odd in a stat that doesn't necessarily matter. Say you have a special attacker and then you end up rolling something that isn't 30, you know, you get an 8 on the attack instead. Well, that's still even, so that means you're still going to have the hidden power ice, and then that can kind of factor in with all the other things that we have for these Dittos. So we don't have a fantastic on the hit points. That's kind of like the only drawback, but I mean, you don't really want fantastic on the hit points anyways. You want max hit points, max speed, max offense, and then cut the defenses, and then the lacking offensive stat. And that's going to be pretty optimized. Now, another awesome thing about these Dittos is that they have common competitive natures. So if you breed with an Everstone, it passes down the nature. They give the other Pokemon Destiny Knot, and then that passes down 5 of the IVs. So breeding gets easier, and then you're even set up a little bit from the start with these Dittos that can be obtained pretty quickly. So we have Modest, Timid, Adamant, Jolly, and Bold. I mean, what else could you ask for? We have our defensive tank Ditto. We have our fast attacking, like, physical attacker. We just have our big physical attacker, big special attacker, fast attacking special attacker, and we're pretty much good to go from there. Now it does upset me that we don't have the no good attack on the Timid Ditto, but I mean, it's still on the Modest Ditto, so that's going to carry over and help out your breeding a lot. And then same when we get into, like, the Jolly and stuff like that. So where do we have it? Yeah, Bold. So we have Bold for no good on speed. So we have the defensive Ditto that already has no good on speed, and that's going to help out with Trick Room or just making a special attacker. So if you guys enjoyed the video, that is the guide to the Human Ditto 5 crazy storyline thing that's going on in Akala. Like, the Alola region seems pretty messed up overall, but now you can get some IVs and get a head start on breeding. Now, as for obtaining regular Dittos in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, it's going to be the same thing. You wander around in Mount Hokulani, you go to this patch, and then you're going to find some Ditto here. It's decent odds, you can SOS, and that's what you want to do. You want to SOS until you hit 30, get the 4 IV Ditto, and then you're going to be good to go. So that's like one of the main things that you can do to farm Ditto as well for breeding, but it also does get kind of crazy from there with things I learned about Pokemon Sun and Moon Ditto farming. Now, if you want to go full try hard, I have a guide for it, but you're going to need a Smeargle, a Pokemon with Trick or Switcheroo, which is actually a lot easier now because you can get Trick as a move tutor in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then a Muck that only knows Memento, or any Pokemon that only knows Memento. And what this means is that you can mash A over the Adrenaline Orb, and then the Dittos will auto-KO themselves, so you can hit 30 Ditto pretty easily, and that's going to guarantee you 4 IVs. Now, what I found to be even better than the AFK Ditto method was this right here. You just go outside Victory Road on the virtual console, and then you farm Ditto here. I was able to capture 100 Ditto in 2 hours. I was actually able to catch them, transfer them, bank them, and then bring them into Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then check them in 2 hours. Whereas it takes around 20 to 30 minutes to do the AFK Ditto method because, okay, cool, you've actually got the Ditto that you're looking for, but it could call for SOS, it could be tricky to catch. It's just a little bit more frustrating than it needs to be, but with the Red-Blue Virtual Console, you just missing no glitch Master Balls, and you just catch Ditto non-stop, and then you just have boxes of Ditto to check, and you get guaranteed 3 IVs, which makes 4 IVs fairly common, and 5 IVs a definite possibility, with 6 IVs being a better chance, I feel, than the Dittos that you find through the AFK method, just because you're just brute forcing it. You're bringing in hundreds of Ditto in a very short amount of time, so that is another way that you can look at this. Overall, those are going to be the ways of obtaining Ditto, getting special Ditto, and all your Ditto needs in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.